Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Bear stew, a culinary tradition with rich history and flavorful recipes. Bear stew isn't just a meal, it's a dish steeped in history and culture. For generations, it has been a staple in various communities, often tied to hunting traditions and seasonal gatherings. Imagine gathering around a warm pot of stew, where rich flavors and shared stories come together. This dish has deep roots in many regions, from the forests of North America to the kitchens of Eastern Europe. People prepare it not only for its unique taste but also for the sense of connection it fosters among families and friends. In this video, we'll explore the cultural significance of bear stew, its preparation, and why it remains a beloved delicacy for many. If you're looking to understand its place in culinary traditions or discover a new recipe to try, you're in the right place. Get ready to learn and savor. Ingredients for bear stew. When it comes to making bear stew, the right ingredients can elevate this traditional dish to new heights. Understanding the key components allows you to capture the rich, hearty flavors that make this dish so unique. Let's break down the main ingredients: vegetables, herbs, broth, and seasonings that play a crucial role in crafting a delicious bear stew. Main ingredients. Bear meat is the star of the show, and the type you choose has a significant impact on the dish. Here are the most common types used in bear stew: black bear. This meat is tender and has a slightly sweet flavor, making it a favorite among stew lovers. It has a good fat content, which adds richness to the stew. Grizzly bear. Known for its robust taste, grizzly bear meat is firmer and can be slightly gamier. It requires longer cooking times to ensure tenderness and is often used in hearty recipes. Kodiak bear. Similar to black bear, this variety is rich in flavor and fat. It's ideal for slow-cooked dishes, allowing the fat to melt and flavor the broth. Choosing the right bear meat not only sets the tone for the dish but also highlights the natural flavors that develop during cooking. Vegetables and herbs. Complementing the bear meat with the right vegetables and herbs is essential for a balanced stew. Common choices include root vegetables. Carrots, potatoes, and parsnips bring sweetness and texture. They absorb the savory broth and add heartiness to the stew. Onions and garlic. These aromatics should never be overlooked. They provide depth of flavor and richness. Sauté them until fragrant to kick off the cooking process. Mushrooms. Adding mushrooms enhances the umami flavor of the stew. Their earthy notes perfectly complement the gamey taste of bear meat. Herbs. Fresh thyme and bay leaves are excellent choices. They contribute aromatic qualities that uplift the entire dish. Consider adding fresh parsley or rosemary for a finishing touch once the stew is done. Each of these ingredients works together to create a complex flavor profile, enriching every spoonful. Broth and seasonings. The broth is the foundation of your stew, so choose wisely. Here are some common options: beef or chicken broth. Opt for a hearty beef broth for a robust flavor that pairs well with bear meat. This choice adds richness and enhances the overall taste of your stew. Vegetable broth. For a lighter option, vegetable broth can be used. It allows the natural flavors of the bear and vegetables to shine. Seasonings are vital for making your stew unforgettable. Here's a quick look at key seasonings: salt and pepper. Simple yet essential, these should be adjusted to taste for seasoning throughout the cooking process. Paprika. This adds a hint of smokiness and color to the stew. It can also brighten up the overall flavor. Worcestershire sauce or soy sauce. A splash of either can boost umami and depth. Use sparingly to avoid overpowering the dish. Red wine. A bit of red wine can add acidity and complexity. It also helps to tenderize the meat as it cooks. Choosing the right broth and seasonings will enhance the flavor profile, making your bear stew a memorable culinary experience. Preparation techniques. Preparing bear meat for stew requires a combination of proper techniques and a little bit of care. The way you clean and butcher the meat plays an important role in the final dish. Additionally, choosing the right cooking methods can enhance the flavors and tenderness of the stew. Let's break down these essential steps. Cleaning and butchering bear meat. Cleaning and butchering bear meat can be a rewarding process, but it's important to do it right. Here are some tips to guide you. Safety first. Always wear gloves when handling raw meat. This protects you from any bacteria and helps maintain the meat's quality. Field dressing. If you've just hunted the bear, field dressing is crucial. Remove the internal organs promptly in a clean manner. This prevents spoilage and maintains the quality of the meat. Skinning. For skinning, start at the hind legs and work your way up. Use a sharp knife to carefully separate the skin from the meat. Take your time to avoid cutting into the meat. Butchering. Once skinned, break the bear down into manageable cuts. Focus on bone-in cuts for stews, like the shoulder and shank, which offer rich flavor. Remember to remove any excess fat and sinew, as these can introduce off flavors during cooking. Storage. If you're not using the meat right away, wrap it tightly and freeze it. Proper storage minimizes freezer burn and helps maintain flavor. Cleaning and butchering may take some practice. However, these essential techniques can lead to better flavor and texture when making bear stew. Cooking methods. The way you cook bear meat can greatly influence the outcome of your stew. Here are some popular methods to consider. Slow cooking. This is one of the best ways to prepare bear stew. The low and slow heat allows the meat to become tender and infuses rich flavors. Use a slow cooker and let it simmer for 6 to 8 hours for the best results. The longer the meat cooks, the more it breaks down and melts with the ingredients. Pressure cooking. If you're short on time, a pressure cooker is ideal. It speeds up the cooking process, making tougher cuts tender in about 60 to 90 minutes. Choose a pressure cooker that can handle large quantities, ensuring all ingredients cook evenly. Traditional methods. Don't forget about stovetop cooking in a heavy pot. Start by browning the bear meat in a little oil to develop flavor. Then add your vegetables and broth. Bring it to a boil, then reduce to a simmer and cover. Cooking it this way can take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, depending on the size of the meat chunks. Dutch oven. Using a Dutch oven allows for excellent heat retention and even cooking. Brown the meat, add vegetables and herbs, then cover and let it cook slowly in the oven. This method can enhance the flavors through caramelization, making your stew even more savory. Grilling or roasting first. Some people prefer to grill or sear the meat before adding it to the stew. This can add a smoky flavor that complements the richness of the bear meat. Just remember to adjust your cooking time since the meat will start cooking on the grill. Each cooking method can contribute a unique flavor and texture to your bear stew. Choose the one that fits your schedule and desired outcome. Embrace the process and enjoy the delicious results. That's all for part 1. I hope you're excited about the history and flavors behind bear stew. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll be cooking up some delicious, flavorful recipes using this amazing dish. See you soon. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.